Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and this is going to be my review for Trapped in a Dating Sim, The World of Otome Games is Tough for Mobs, Episode 3. Just so you guys know, I only have 4 episodes left of this show. 4. And I'm loving every episode of it. Leon might have a twisted personality, but I don't care. I love his personality. And I love how he's about to knock some sense into some idiots. And we actually learn at least one thing in this episode. Marie is not from this world. She's like Leon. So the only thing I could think of at the time, because the only character we got introduced to before he got brought to that world, other than himself, was a brief mention of his sister. His sister had essentially told him to 100% complete the game, and that's what ended up causing him to fall downstairs, die, or whatever, and end up in that world. So, she knows about the game. How much she has played of this game, though, I don't know. She asked him to 100% complete it, so maybe she hasn't played it 100%. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if she has, because if she has, then I missed that. But yeah, I'm willing to bet that it's actually his sister as Marie. Because, okay. I was gonna say I'd make a bet, but I don't even know what to do for that. Besides picking up another show if I lose. But what do I do if I win? I don't know. 10 of you had to subscribe, I guess. I don't know. If you guys have an idea on that, let me know. But yeah, I'd be willing to bet money that it's his sister. To be completely honest with you guys. That's how much it seems like it is. And yeah, it's going... It's going along how he thinks it's supposed to, but him and Olivia end up catching her kissing the purple-haired guy. I don't remember what his name is. I think the green-haired guy is Yoko? The prince is Julius. I don't remember what the red-haired guy... I don't remember what any other guys' names are. But those are the ones that I remember off the top of my head. And from what I've gathered so far on the show, they each had a fiancé before the events of what supposedly happens in the Otome game, where you could end up with all of them, and then they end up having 5 jilted lovers coming after you, essentially. Well, that's what I would assume would happen anyway in that sort of game, because, I mean, wouldn't you be pissed if you found your fiancé had fallen in love with someone else and ditched you? Wouldn't you be pissed? But anyway, Angelica is rightfully so pissed, and apparently some girls have been harassing Marie, and I think that she does need to be harassed, to be completely honest, because she's a little bitch. But, yeah, Angelica, like I said, is rightfully so upset that Julius is essentially ditching her for another girl. Because out of all the others, apparently she's known Julius for at least the longest, and essentially knows him better than any of the other fiancés know their guys. Because a couple of them, I think in episode 8, end up mentioning that they've only met their fiancés a couple of times or so before they ended up getting engaged, and those are the typical, political ones, obviously. But apparently Angelica did have feelings for Julius, but apparently not so much for him. Or apparently not so much him for her, anyway. Anyway, it gets to the party, and Angelica essentially throws down the gauntlet wanting to duel her, but all the other guys end up going against her, and essentially Leon realizes that no matter what, Angelica is screwed at this point, because either she's going to lose the duel and be exiled and have to marry a low-level baron, or, I don't remember, she's essentially screwed either way, no matter what happens. So he decides to take it upon himself to battle as her champion, essentially because nobody else is wanting to. And I was like, yes, kick their butts! And, oh boy, next episode, oh boy. I love this show so much. Anyway, yeah, he decides to go as her champion, simply to have the chance of beating the butts of these guys, essentially. He wants to beat them up. And I don't blame him at all for the way they're acting. And they obviously see his suit of armor, which is the gigantic bulky one that he found in that dungeon, I think in episode 1, I think. And, they all mock it, claiming essentially that it's a relic and that it's no good, blah, 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 blah. Well, don't be judging a book by its cover. It might be bulky, but that doesn't mean it can't dish it out. And out of all the students there that did all the betting, everybody bet against him except his 2 friends. You got some loyal friends there. And obviously Olivia and Angelica are on his side, of course. And the terms of if Julius were to lose is that he has to stay away from Marie. That's all Angelica wants. Oh boy. Like I said, I love this show. Leon might have a twisted personality and be a jerk sometimes, but he's awesome. Anyway, I will get this uploaded and work on episode 4. I'll get episode 4 uploaded too, because that's when the battle starts, and oh, you don't want to miss this.